ride, everybody.
Thank you. Thanks.
One of these bad boys?
Sure.
Yeah, earned it.
The distance on by 1,450 meters for today's stage.
So today is a shorter day. It's about 30K, but it's still a lot of climbing, 1,400 meters of climbing. It looks like according on the map, there's actually a lot of road as well, and but I think they picked some relatively easy trails, at least by Whistler standards, since Whistler's so steep and the blacks are really black and the double blacks are quite intense. So, but yeah, last day. Hopefully it all goes well. Everything's gone pretty well so far. So.
Wave starts as per usual. 33 different countries, 625 different athletes from around the world, 300 kilometers of single track, 30,000 feet of elevation. This is day 7, BC Bike Race 2017. What a fantastic week it's been. It's not over yet. We've got 26 plus kilometers of course to get through here in Whistler. I'm super pumped to get this going. How's everybody doing out there in Whistler this morning? All right, we do have some people. Outstanding. We're about 15 seconds. That's 15 seconds till we get this going. Okay, we're gonna get this countdown going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Day 7 is underway here in Whistler. Have a safe ride, everybody.
Thank you. Cool. Howdy. Rider up. Thank you. Going right.
Turn left on the hill. Keep going.
Oh, what the hell? Hello. Thanks. Never done that trail before. Lucky not to flat on that.
We got some traffic.
I've been riding by myself for a while. Yeah.
A hard left coming up at the triple flag.
Okay. Okay.
There, beer clock.
Sounds good. This trail's supposed to be a climbing trail, but we're descending it for this race. All right. Almost done. Okay. Sure,
You earned it. Congratulations.
Note some of the BC bike race gear. Fighting duo.
We have the next marble maybe right here. Put these two together to fight crime and I don't know, just spread it.
Well, that day went pretty well. I ended up getting 32nd place and finished in 2 hours 10 minutes. These more technical stages suit me better. Like, I'm just used to doing these technical rooty climbs. Like, a lot of guys, you know, it's hard for them. Like, you got to use a lot of body language to get over or around some of these technical features. So I ended up doing pretty well overall. Got 35th, which I'm pretty happy about. I don't do a lot of XC racing, so apparently I can hammer up hills not bad, and I think being able to descend pretty well helps a bit. Just get a bit of a gap from some of the guys that can really hammer up the hills. So total race time was just under 19 hours, 18 hours 56 minutes. So overall I enjoyed the race. Day 2 and 3 I wasn't super stoked on, especially 3, because 3 was just so hard, and every time just getting back under those power lines, like, yeah. And then by the end, like, I just couldn't wait for that descent, and then by the time I finally got to the descent, it was so bagged, I couldn't push at all. So yeah, but every other day was a good mix of climbing and technical descending. So I'm also kind of surprised and amazed that my only kind of mechanical was soft rear brake, and I had that fixed at the Obsession tent, and yeah, the bike's been amazing. No flat tires. I was pushing pretty hard and I'm used to just smashing an enduro bike with downhill casing, but now I was smashing a Cannondale 120 mil bike with snakeskin tires and racing Ralph, and I didn't get a flat. Just after North Van, I noticed that my rear tire was kind of low, but it still plugged up, which is, I'm glad it did. And after the race, I ended up looking, and there was like some wet spots all around the tire, so I could have punctured multiple times during that day. Today the tire looked pretty good. I was definitely taking it a little easier, also partially just because I'm fairly tired now and couldn't push as hard, but also, like, you know, kind of damage control, I guess. Just like, you know, just make sure you cross the finish line and keep the good time. So yeah, overall I'd say it was a fun race. Maybe it would have been more fun if I had some of my friends do it as well, but definitely met a lot of cool people. Lots of Australians here, lots of Americans. Would I do it again? I'm not sure. I don't think I need to do it again. I would maybe do it again if a friend or my wife said, do you want to do the BC bike race with me? And I would consider it. But apparently this is supposed to be the best multi-day bike race, and now I've done it, so maybe I don't need to do any more multi-day racing anymore. It's a lot of work, and you know, living in BC, there's so much riding to do, and you know, our summers are relatively short compared to some areas, so but it really does pack in a lot of riding, and it does give you a pretty good tour of Western BC. So the other factor is quite expensive. Just the race entry, I got the early bird. I think it cost me $1,800, and then I deferred to this year because of an injury, and it looked like the price had since gone up. The food is in addition to the race entry, and that's like $500 or something. So it's not a small sum of money. And obviously if you're traveling, for me, traveling was basically free because I live in Vancouver. But if you're traveling from Australia or something, you'd definitely be spending at least $1,000 just to fly here, I would think. So, but it's a pretty epic experience, and it's really international. You meet a lot of cool people. Everybody's interested in the same thing you are. I would also call it all-inclusive mountain bike racing. Like, it's really, everything's done for you. All your food's taken care of, all of your accommodation, all the transportation. You don't really have to think about anything except to get on your bike and go ride, which is not bad. Occasionally I wish I was a little more independent, especially on the first half of the race, where you're kind of just in the caravan, going along in lineups on buses. But once I got back to the mainland, or back on the Vancouver side of things, I could take my car and, you know, be a little more free with what I wanted to do. So a lot of people love it. A lot of people I met have come back for their second time. Apparently there's one guy that's done every single BC bike race. That guy must really love it. Some people I'm talking to are already talking about coming back for 2019, or some people it's like they're kind of want to escape, and you know, they have a great time, then they go back to reality, and you know, it's like their vacation. So yeah, maybe I would do it again if I had a friend that wanted to do it, but at the same time, I don't think I would do it again by myself. But maybe I'm just kind of spoiled living in BC because I'm, you know, I've got the local knowledge and I can go everywhere, and you know, everything's not too far away from me. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching all these videos, and if you enjoy them, like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more race videos. In the start of September, I'm going to be doing a helicopter enduro in Revelstoke, which I'm excited for, which is like a helicopter assisted mountain bike race. Yeah, I like enduros. It's more like riding with your buddies and having time down hills and then drinking beer after. Yeah, all right, thanks for watching, guys.